Hi, it's you. Welcome back. I'm Johnny with Doctor Says, and today the doctor has ordered, as you know, a Bath and Body Works Nightmare Before Christmas collab breakdown. So we're going to break down all the information that we have so far about this weekend and Monday coming up, and we're going to go through it all. I'm going to post all the pictures. We're going to talk about all the details and all of the prices. So not a lot of content creators, not a lot of places can tell you the prices for a lot of the items, and I've got that for you. I've got an insider in Bath and Body Works, and let's just say I've got a little bit of an inside track. So my notes are extensive. I have got so many notes, but let's break down and go through each of this and let's talk about it, okay? You know that the collab is going to be released for Nightmare Before Christmas on this Sunday, the 16th, which is going to be probably around 6 p.m. East Coast, 3 p.m. West Coast for me. And it is going to have a limited amount of items. So just like with previous releases, like the Mandalorian collection and others, they're not going to release everything on that Sunday night. There's going to be a certain select amount of items. I'm sure Jack and Sally's fragrances and, each of the 3 body cares will be there. You're going to get some bigger pieces, just like with the Halloween collection, but you're not going to get everything. So one thing that I have found out for sure is you're only going to be able to purchase exclusively online the hands. So if you are not crazy about this candle holder that has the hands, like I'm not crazy about it and I wanted to look at it in store and I'm not going to get the chance. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be purchasing this thing. So if you like what you see, you're going to be able to purchase this. This is $59.95 and you should be able to get that. This is also the other candle holder that I am crazy about. Of course, it's much nicer. It lights up. It's $79.95 and it is should be in stores. Now, every store may not get that many, so it may sell out. So I have a plan that I'm going to share with you on what I'm going to do because BOPUS will not be eligible for these items. So if you order online, it's going to ship to you 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, whenever you can get it. If you pay for the faster shipping, I may do that. I don't typically do that, but it takes at least 2 weeks for me to get anything. So I'm kind of anxious. So I am going to probably get the fast shipping. But anyway, so you are going to not get this if you buy online. You are going to have to get it if you do it online on the early access on Sunday night. If you wake up really early in the morning on Monday, you should be able to BOPUS and you should be able to, if they have the items and if they didn't sell out when they first opened the doors, if they got to the items and they were able to secure your order before people came in and bought it all up. So I guess it just depends. Also going to be a couple of sales this weekend. So it looks like there's going to be a candle sale, 3-wick candle sale, and it looks like there's going to be a hand soap. My insider wasn't able to tell me if these items were going to be eligible, but if they are, that's another reason to get it shipped to you. So you're going to, if you have a candle sale, to get the candle shipped with the bigger items like the candle holder, those types of things. And so that would be an incentive to do that. The hand soaps are supposed to be $2.95. The Jack and Sally, which I believe are the only 2 scents we're getting in this collection in hand soap. So those would be an incentive to get those online as well. But it just depends on what you want to do and what you can do. A couple of the other prices. So let's go through the sanitizer holders. They're going to range in age from $12.95 to $15.95. The zero one that lights up is $15.95, and I believe the other 2 are $12.95. And there is new sanitizers. I said in my big video that I wasn't really sure if they were going to have, I heard a rumor they were going to have 3 new scents, but it looks like we're definitely getting 2. So we're getting Jack and Sally in the hand sanitizers. You can see them here in the pictures. So there are definitely going to be some new hand sanitizers. So that's fun because we don't often, always get that. So that's going to be fun. The this wallflower plug that I originally showed you, it is $29.95. So it's $30 for this. And we'll just have to wait and see what is going to be in the online preview. But my plan is to buy the bigger items like the candle holder. I plan on buying the coin purse, and I plan on buying the bag, the two-sided bag, and the wallflowers all online if they're available. Because if you have this coupon, or if you have it in your app, it doesn't expire. We should be able to use this 20% off coupon. I'm thinking my insider told me they think it should work if it doesn't explicitly say on it that it's excluded, and mine doesn't say it. So I'm hoping that, and I still have it in my app, so I'm hoping that it works and I'm able to use it. If not, I'm definitely going to use it when I go in. It expires. No, it doesn't. It expires next weekend. It expires next week. So you should be able to use it in stores if you can't use it on the first day, because it doesn't expire until the 24th, which is next Monday. So I was kind of confused thinking they weren't going to release it this weekend because of this coupon, but you should be able to use this. And I definitely plan on doing it. So I'm either going to be using this, whatever order is bigger. If I can get most of everything online the night before, I'm going to use it. Or if I can't, I'm going to use it in the store when I go in on Monday. I'm definitely going to have all the videos. So please like and subscribe and do all the things, because I'm going to bring you all of the cool videos when I go into the store. I'm going to show you everything. And of course, we're going to do a haul when I get, bring back what I get from the store. I'm going to definitely pick up all the body care from the store. Because I have so many free rewards, and they're not going to sell out of the body care. They're going to have the most of that. My insider did tell me that their store, a store here in Vegas, is missing a couple of items and they don't have them. And they said they heard from other stores that they were missing some other items. So it depends on your store and depends on where you're at. They may not have everything. So you may have to go to a different store on Monday or Tuesday, and Tuesday may be too late. I'm in the feeling that it may be, kind of sold out, but it might not. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so let's talk about rewards. Definitely use your rewards if you have them. And it should be buy 3, get 3. So if they have the buy 3, get 3 this weekend, or even into next week, you should be able to buy Jack, the 3, the mist, the lotion, and the body wash, and you should get Sally for free. So that's a good deal. Buy Jack, get Sally for free. So definitely, think about buy 3, get 3 if you're not sure if you're gonna like both scents. If you're buying online and you didn't get to test them, or if you don't have any free rewards, that type of thing. So let's talk about the coolness of, I think some people are getting confused and thinking this is different items. So a lot of these items are the same item. It's just they're flippable, or they're dual-sided. So let's talk about these items that are dual-sided. So first of all, the bag. This cute fuzzy bag, it's dual-sided. So there's not 2 bags, it's 1 bag. And these cost $39.95, $40. And I do want it. It's really cute. I would totally use this for work and for other things. But it's Jack on one side, flip it over, and it's Sally on the other with her patchwork. So this is the same bag. It's 1 bag. Also that's flippable is the coin purse. So a lot of people are thinking there's a Jack coin purse and there's a Sally. There's not. It's 1 coin purse and it's dual-sided. But it looks nice and big and roomy, unlike some of the princess ones and things. So this one does cost $18.95, but it looks like you can maybe fit more things in it, and it's dual-sided or 2-sided, so that kind of makes it, I think, more cool. I do want that as well. Another thing that is flippable, or that has 2 sides, is the pocket bag with the mayor. So this is 1 pocket bag. He has 2 different faces and he kind of spins. So it's kind of like a fidget toy, I guess, as well. So this is 1 pocket bag. And I believe he cost $15.95, but he may be $12.95. Okay, and so you have to remember for this collection, it's very Jack and Sally focused. It is a Oogie Boogie pocket bag, And it's not as big as originally as I thought. You can tell in this picture that it is, you know, it's a nice size. It does light up. It glows in the dark kind of thing. And it is for Oogie Boogie. And it's the only item. Oogie Boogie is on the back of the nice pedestal. As you can see in this photo, he is kind of embossed on the back, but it's pretty much it for Oogie Boogie. This is really a Jack and Sally. This is a duo, kind of like the Mandalorian and Grogu. This is Jack and Sally. So everything is kind of focused around them. So Zero is featured on some things as well, but that's pretty much it. Zero absolutely lights up, as you can see in this picture. And the hand soaps. So remember, the hand soap could be on sale this weekend and it could be included. So it just depends. Okay, so let's talk about scents. So my insider who works at Bath & Body Works smelled both and told me that Jack, although it says pumpkin, they didn't get a lot of pumpkin. They could smell it slightly more in the dry down, but it's not an overwhelmingly pumpkin scent. And it's more of a masculine, maybe leaning scent or unisex. So it's not a typical, you know, very floral, flowery kind of note. It does have vanilla, and that does tend to lean more feminine, at least in my nose. So that's what they said, that it's very unisex or even more masculine, they thought. So I thought that was interesting. You can tell by the bottles in the mist that they do have the cool straws. They are striped, kind of like the Milk Bar and kind of like other, you know, that collection. So it looks like Jack's is like the stripes, so black and white, very Tim Burton, very Beetlejuice inspired type of thing. And then Sally's is the purple and black, I believe. So or purple and white, purple and black or purple and white. And it is going to be in both of those. So that looks really cute. And for her scent, they said that it is very floral. It is, you know, fruity. And it's not like Girlfriend. A lot of people online were saying that they think it's going to smell like Girlfriend. And my insider said it does not smell like Girlfriend. I was watching a video from Melissa C. She's works at Bath & Body Works as well. And she smelled it and said that it smells similar to Into the Night, which, if you know what that smells like, she said it smells pretty similar to that. So that's a good indication of if you would like it or not. So the three-wick promo is supposed to be from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So hopefully the candles are included, because that would be great. The $2.95 hand soap is also supposed to be this weekend. So we'll see. My source is reporting that they don't have a lot in the stock room, and the area that they're supposed to put it in is not that big. Melissa C said something similar. So they said that they don't know if this is all going to sell out pretty quickly, but they have a feeling that it might be all gone. If you're able to get into the store first thing when it opens on Monday, you're lucky. I won't be able to get in until several hours after it opens, but I'm hoping that things that I want to get will be there. I may just go ahead and do that purchase on, you know, not the BOPIS. I may just do the mail to me, you know, and get the fast shipping on some of the bigger items, especially if I can use the 20% off, because, I mean, who doesn't want to do that? It's only up to $250, but hey, it might get there. Thanks, guys, for subscribing, for liking the video, giving me a thumbs up. Please comment. Let me know what you're planning on getting. Do you have a cool plan on how to get what you're wanting? And do you have the 20% off coupon? Am I the only one that still has mine? So let me know. What are you planning on doing? I can't wait to hear you. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for going over all of these cool details for the Nightmare Before Christmas. And good luck. Hopefully we can get everything that we want. Remember, the doctor says every day deserves a little magic. So let's go find some.